She got a chicken and a dickin'.
I'm the main side bitch in your life. Never. Boom. Give me that pussy, bitch.
Give me his ass one time.
Am I wrong for that?
Don't hurt me now, please.
Hey everyone, welcome to another motherfucking Kinky episode of Kinky Fridays. With me, your host Tasha Poino.
Me, your boy C Love.
You bitch, Alia.
Where we talk about the ratchet side of dating and relationships.
From a ghetto point of view, we're here to stimulate you, educate you, make you laugh, so on and so forth.
Period. How y'all been? What's new?
Man, been cool, been chilling. My birthday was March 29th. That was a Friday.
Birthday.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm 25
Do it like it's
years
your
old.
birthday. Do it like it's my birthday.
And goddamn it, I had a motherfucking great motherfucking time. And then the fucking snow game. And then I had to fucking work in some bullshit. Goddamn.
Yup.
That's what the fuck been up. That motherfucking bullshit.
I got fired, y'all.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that Texas Roadhouse mom bitch. Talking to wanna wait until you bring the motherfucking drink over to tell you that the motherfucking kid is underage. Bitch, why didn't you tell me he was underage before?
Fucking order, yeah.
That
Like,
shit. Dude, he didn't give me his ID. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just going.
It's a lot of pressure. And it's
It's a
people
lot of people.
fucking asking for shit. It's hot in here. I gotta carry this tray. My pussy sweating like.
so fucking hot in there. And the music is so fucking loud, bro. Have you ever just sat there and been like, why
yeah,
the
you
fuck
can't
is
hear
this
it, but
shit
it's just so loud, yeah.
They do that on purpose to get you to get the fuck out.
Probably. Facts. And then once you all full and shit, you tired
Yeah,
and you ready to get the fuck out. Yeah.
Dude, that's how I be. I like when I go out to eat, I smoke, I eat, I smash my food, and I dip the fuck out.
Facts.
I'm the perfect guest. I'll put all my plates in a pile for you.
Me too. And I'm a good like hotel guest. Like I'll clean up the room and stuff. Even if I'm hungover as shit, I'll still clean up and put, you know, like all the towels in a little pile in the bathroom. Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Exactly. Be courteous. Shit. I've been cool, guys, so I don't have anything going on in my dating life because I'm a loser. So what I want to talk about in my catch-up is I've been watching motherfucking 90 Day Fiancé reruns because I moved out of my grandma's house around like the 9th season or whatever, so I stopped watching it. And then I finally got the Discovery. Now listen.
That got me with that shit too. I forgot to cancel my trial.
See,
Bing, bing.
I didn't forget. I didn't cancel it because I started watching the 90 Day Fiancé and I was like, fuck, I'm finna have to pay $6.99 because I'm finna watch all of this shit. So I get to watching it. So the last season, I think the 9th season, okay, I don't want to hear your opinion because I already know your opinion about this situation. I'm gonna ask you. So one of the couples on there, it was two people. They're both like Muslim and shit, and like the one dude, he's like a super like neat freak and shit. So that's the impression that the girl had before she came to the U.S. of him. And also he's a real estate agent and a real estate investor, so he got bread.
Right.
But he never showed her like his car or his house or anything because he wanted to make sure that she loved him for him. So he decided to play a joke on her. So when she got there, instead of taking his car and taking her to his house, he decides to get a work van, like my old van. Get a work van, pick her up from the airport in the work van, make her think that that's his car, which, you know, life be hard because that was my car for a long time. So it made her think that it was his car, the van, and then he takes her to his childhood home, which, mind you, hasn't been lived in for 15 years.
What, did he fucking stage the house and shit?
I guess he probably bought it. A lot of people will sometimes when they get money, like later on in their life, they'll buy like their childhood home as like a token to them, like, you know, look how far I've come. So I think it was that sort of thing, but like the house was still fucked up. Like it was like paint like hanging from the ceiling, like the kitchen looked fucked up. The rest of the house, it just looked old. But like when you see a man that is carrying Louis Vuitton luggage and like all this stuff. Exactly. And she was like, when they got to the house, she's like, oh,
you're alive.
Wow. Like, what the fuck? Like, and like she was trying to be polite about it at first, and then she started joking like later on, like, oh, if I go in the kitchen, is there gonna be a rat in the kitchen? And like he didn't take too kindly to that. But I'm like, how you
gonna set her up for that shit?
You the one about that because I think that's fucked up, especially
That's
since
so fucked up,
she
bro.
coming from out of the country and shit. She don't know what you got, what you don't got, and you have to take care of her for 6
scary
months.
ass situation too.
Yeah.
You don't really know these people that you're going to meet.
Exactly.
You hurt their feelings, they'll kill you.
Exactly. So I was like, that's crazy as fuck that he would do that. Bilal, you bogus as fuck. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is, so the other day I was flicking my bean, right? And so, you know how I tell y'all, like, I want to be disrespected when I get fucked, all this shit. Like, I want somebody to be dominant. So, I'm over here scrolling on X videos, boop, 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 minding my business, flicking my bean, getting ready to flick my bean. Then I see this, and it was like a staged kidnapping. And so, I was like,
Could be me.
click on that motherfucker. So I click on it. Right. See what's hidden for. So click on it. Okay, first of all, Bruno. We don't say his name. Okay, period. So Bruno, I don't know where the fuck you got your daddy energy from, nigga, but he was sexy as fuck. He tied this little bitch up to a motherfucking chain link thing, had her little hands up like that. I don't know who the bitch was. Sexy as fuck. And they're like in this like abandoned like apartment building. There's like a mat on the floor and like pallets over here and shit.
Watch the same video you're describing.
We might have. Cause I went on the website and everything. If y'all want to check this shit out, www.streets69.com. Check Bruno out, okay?
LinkedIn. I'm gonna go look.
He's definitely, and this is gonna take us into our into our topic of the episode. But yeah, he was definitely giving daddy as fuck. Like, he had her tied up. I don't know who the bitch was in the video. She had a fire ass body. You know how like when bitches like they're like fit, they don't have abs, but they got that little side crease right there. Yeah, and she had a fat ass. I was like, okay, little half breed, cute ass. What's up?
I've seen his videos before.
He's sexy as fuck. And I was like, I thought he was a white dude at first, and then he pulled his brown dick out, and I was like, oh shit. Wow. Sensational. Yeah, so what we're gonna talk about today is we're gonna talk about the daddy dom little girl fetish, which I would like to make the distinction that daddy dom little girl and daddy dom baby girl apparently are two different things. Didn't look into the baby girl shit because that's not what we're talking about today. So what I would like to do is me and C Love are going to somewhat reenact a role-playing scenario with the daddy dom little girl fetish, since our guest flaked on us. Anyways, so right, shade, right, fucker. So the rule, okay, it's gonna be like really quick. So the rule is that I'm not supposed to curse, okay? So, put this out the way, and then I'm gonna put this over here for a second so we can see us. Make sure it didn't see what's on the other side of that. So basically, essentially, you know, you might sit in between your daddy's legs. He might like play with your hair or something. My shit's nappy as fuck right now, so you don't gotta do that.
Don't do that.
Like, you know, you're coloring and shit. You color out of the lines, and you're like, fuck! And he's like, oh.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. You've been bad. So, yeah. So, and we'll talk about like the levels of like punishment and like how the daddies like, you know, correct you and shit. We'll talk about that in a second here. All right. So, Elia.
Oh, yeah, on to me now.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and explain to us what a big and a little is and start to get into the DDLG kink.
To start, the big is essentially your dom, and your little is your submissive. And so what your dom is going to do is he's going to enforce certain rules on his sub, their little, and she has to follow these rules. I know sometimes there's people that like to fucking to push those boundaries just to be punished, and that's a whole
that's the brat part of it.
That's the whole bratty part. Yeah, you was a brat then.
Yeah. And so basically that's like down to it, that's what it is. With the daddy daughter, little girl, are you considered the little? Me personally, I'd be a little ass bitch.
Right?
I'm a little, tell me what to do.
Right? So yeah, the girl would essentially usually be the little in the situation, making the daddy the dom, the more dominant one.
I know a lot of dudes like that
really,
dominant too.
But check it though, but isn't that really the natural state in which we were created anyway?
Supposed to be.
For the, you know what I mean, the woman to be submissive and for the man, you know what I mean? It's just people don't operate off that level, you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like a lot of times too, like nowadays women feel like they have to be more dominant, but then they gotta find somebody who can dominate.
I think it doesn't come from them feeling like they have to be. I feel like, well, internally they just have to step up to that plate, and parts of them are dominant because of it.
Most of the women that I've ever run across in my life that are littles or brats or they don't whatever the fuck they want to call it. Most of these women, they handle their business professionally, personally, and so they in charge of so much that they looking when they with their partner to
just let
they're
go.
to release that power. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that, and I feel like that's why I want to be treated the way I do during sex, is because I feel like I'm always like making decisions and stuff like that. I want somebody else to make decisions. Tell me to shut the fuck up and open my mouth to suck your dick. That's what I want. So yeah. So there's a couple different types of daddy doms. Go on and give us the first one, Elia.
So a teddy bear daddy is a gentle dom that might comfort you or gently remind you when you break a rule.
And that's sort of what C Love was doing as we were reenacting and role playing. So go on and give us the rest of them, C Love.
Alright, your disciplinary daddy is the opposite of a teddy bear. Physical punishment is very much a part of this. Brats or masochists would be a better fit for this type of dom, because at the end of the day, they want the punishment. There are still nurturing aspects of being a disciplinary daddy, but their job is to primarily discipline. Also, then you have the cold daddy, which is better suited for someone that is an emotional sadist, because the daddy sets unrealistic expectations, because the punishment aspect has to be there. Typically does not co-mingle with the little girl, or they would have to have permission to come into daddy's space.
Now this
That would send me through a loop, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a lot of mental anguish, and I'm like, that's like,
Don't sit in the corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I mean? You don't sleep in the bed tonight. You sleep your ass on the floor.
that's like that mental bondage.
I'll let you know when you get. I'll let you know when you come in the bed. You know what I'm saying? If don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? Face the fuck. Don't close your fucking eyes. Don't look at me. You don't have that right now. You've been acting
That shit
fucked
would
up.
make me sad.
I'm like,
would
I'm sitting here like, damn, that's kind of sexy.
And then when the motherfuckers see you that you mentally that you broken, that's when the nurturing, the caring gonna come in, and then you know what I'm saying. But that's the thing, a nigga want to break you first. And
I feel like a lot of situations like this too, you need to be careful going into these relationships with people if you don't trust somebody.
yeah, you have to have trust. You have to have an understanding going in.
And that's with any kink, and that's also too, like you said, you gotta be careful, because as I spoke to you guys before, damn, I forgot a whole part of this. I was just about to praise you guys and tell you guys how great you're doing it. Over here, I'm fucking up. That's what we were saying before about like giving total control to somebody. You got to be prepared for what that entails. That literally means you don't have any say in shit. So like you have to be careful about what type of arrangement you're going into, as far as like being in a dom sub situation. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers pick your clothes out for you, pick everything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I like having my shit picked out for me.
There's a lot of shit to come with that.
I like to ask niggas cute shit like, oh, what color do you want me to get my toes this time?
Me too. What color eyeshadow for the day?
All right. Yeah, so, and like, I feel like the research that I did, a lot of people that like this kink are, again, sometimes are victims of sexual abuse, and this is another way of them essentially in a way to like take control of the situation. It's like taking control because I'm choosing to give up control. And I think that's kind of cool in a way, you know, and it's kind of strange how like our minds go to the opposite of what we actually want, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? Okay, this is off topic, but I was thinking about this the other day. So listening to Horrible Decisions, I talk about Horrible Decisions all the time. Fucking love you guys, Mandy B and Weezy. Please watch my podcast. Anyways, so they had this porn star on there, and she was like a OG porn star, like was on Skinamax type shit, you know. And she was talking about how back in the day, the contracts for shit like that, when they would order episodes, it would be like no interracial shit. And like in my mind, when I be watching porn,
bro,
and
I'd go for the interracial shit.
See, and that's fucked up because she said the movies that I would have put out with me in them, the interracial ones would be put in the back of the store. Those ones were selling like fucking hotcakes. Even though they would still put them in the back.
Because a lot of people don't want to admit that they attracted to the opposite race, so they use porn.
Yeah, to get that off.
To get that off. You know what I mean?
I never used it. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I like to mostly... I'll watch like black porn, but
I like Mexican and black porn. That's
like,
about it.
I know a motherfucker who just like throw up when they see a white dick. So no porn that they watch got a white dick in it.
My mom.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. It's either, you know what I mean? They don't.
That's
wild. The color of the bitch don't matter, but it got to be a motherfucker with some melanin in this.
I'm opposite. I would watch a black guy and a white woman before I watch a black woman and a white guy. I don't know why, but it's like for a long time. But I think that's why, because I started watching porn on Cinemax, and they didn't have niggas on there until they motherfucking made Zane Sex Chronicles. I never read the books, but I used to watch the motherfucking show, all 3 episodes. I didn't know Patrice Fisher was Hispanic. I know now because I follow her on Instagram.
Books, boy.
I like watching Mexican bitches getting fucked.
Like, that's my shit, to be honest. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the next segment. We're gonna go ahead and talk about misconceptions. Before we do this, we gonna rewind a little bit. I want to know what you guys' hard no's are as far as kinks. What won't you do? Like, it's an absolute
Anything involving my ass. That's why. Anything involving my ass. Other than that, I don't have a hard no.
I was just talking to Joshua Blumpkins.
That is crazy. I feel like Blumpkins is one of those things where it's like you don't even think that like people actually do that shit, but they do.
Wait a minute.
I don't really want shit porn, or shit at all.
Blumpkin, like let me sit on this toilet and
take a shit.
Do something while you
suck on my dick. Yeah.
I would.
Hard no.
Whoa. Whoa. Now, I know what a Blumpkin is, but I just have to make sure. Like
we're talking about the same thing.
We talking about the same shit. I want to be on the same paragraph, sentence, and line. I promise you. I swear to God.
What, you've done it before?
No.
Wait, why you say no like that? Like it was something along the line.
Because I've been presented. Like, you want a Blumpkin? However.
Who the fuck just asked that?
However, like, I was like.
You thought about it.
I was like, yeah. But then, just as quick as I said, yeah, I was like.
Dick was like,
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I just fuck, because I'm like, that's like, no, you finna smell all of that. Like, that's just not. Then I'm like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, or you just fucking with me? Like, if it's a joke, ha, funny, yeah, give me that. But if you serious, I really gotta evaluate how freaky I really am. You know what I'm saying? Like, what mood that you caught me in?
I would look at you differently. I would look at you differently.
Like, that's one of them way I looked at like, messy.
You like, sir. Now don't get me wrong. Like, if there's no respect there, and I just know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out, I'm drunk, one night stand, let's hit this motherfucker hotel, hold on, let me motherfucker go take the shit real quick, shorty. I'll give you a blunt and
then she
shit.
just
appears in the door. I'm not gonna see you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But somebody that I know I'm gonna see again, now every time I see you, I'll be like,
Wait. So you wouldn't do it with your main bitch because you would be embarrassed to say that you did it?
No, I would.
You just be looking at
I just be looking at a motherfucker different.
Okay, I don't want to have to come home to you every night.
I'll be like, in the back of my mind, I'd just be like,
you a dirty bitch.
You nasty motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be, it's a level of respect that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just like certain shit that I would probably do on a random fuck, I wouldn't do with a motherfucker if I'm in a relationship. Because I wouldn't want, because I know how women are, so I wouldn't want the woman to think that I value her any less or don't respect her. You know what I'm saying? But some motherfuckers, like, if they're not used to that, if there's been no introduction to that, just you in a relationship, you come home, smack ass motherfucking drunk, feeling like Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? You dirty nasty ass bitch, come here. You know what I'm saying? Snatch a motherfucker up, boom, motherfucker be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where the fuck did this come from?
Why you talk? Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go bust a nut and shit.
And then now she's on the corner of the bed crying.
And the motherfucker rolling over like, good night. You know what I'm
saying? She over there shaking and shit.
What I do? Do we respect me? Do we let so? If certain shit like I don't have the, I don't do it.
It's like the scene in Euphoria when like dude like thinks that, I'm guessing he had this impression of her because he felt like she was like would fuck a lot of dudes, I guess. But the first time them having sex, him and Cassie, he like chokes her and shit, like pins her on the bed and chokes her, and she's like, stop. And he's like, what's wrong? She's like, I don't like that shit. Just because she a hoe don't mean she want to be treated bad.
Yeah, she wasn't even a hoe.
She wasn't a hoe.
Not at
People
all.
just lying about her. Stupid. And by the way, 3rd season's going to be the last season.
Have you seen? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really sad.
Era.
I don't know. Don't shit on me. That's another one. Don't shit on me. Don't piss on me.
Yeah.
What are yours?
Definitely nothing with any bodily. Well, okay, I won't say bodily fluids because you can come on my face. Don't shit on me. Don't piss on me. Don't like hit me. Like, I want you to like slap me, but like don't be like, bitch, and then like punch me in the face.
You know
right. Don't do that.
Throw your ass in the arm bars.
Right. Don't get your ass on shit. Like tap it out. Like
on my dick.
Right.
That type of shit.
I want it.
I think you just broke my rotator cuff, but give me that.
Right.
My hip. Arms just flaming and shit. You got it, baby. You got it.
Yeah, honestly,
I ain't finna let nobody shit on me.
That's crazy. But yeah,
you had to throw that up there.
I don't let nobody shit on me, but as far as like pissing on me, like, you know what I'm saying, like
if we in the shower,
yeah, like if we in the shower, you know what I'm saying, I'll let it go. Nasty motherfucker, you know what I'm saying. If we in the shower, I'm gonna do it.
I'm down with butt stuff.
It's just the water. It's flushing. It's not like simmering in it.
Now just don't piss in my mouth.
But you ain't pissing them. Now check me though.
Whoa. Okay, this is already starting out bad.
I did fuck with a motherfucker in my earlier years in life, and they used to like to drink from the spout.
Oh wow. Wow.
Just kneel down, just
oh,
right down the drain.
Fill her up.
Damn.
Wow.
And I
She's a
Happy
hardcore
obliged.
bitch.
and I obliged.
She is a hardcore bitch.
She swallowed or just let it flow down?
Swallowed that shit.
Damn. I heard the 18
What did swallow fucking spilled down, but
It is sterile.
like like the motherfucker was like from the spout type shit. Like
That's
you know, on
She
some
suck it like a bottle and just opened her mouth. Oh, she did.
man.
She
It
did.
was
Y'all seen that video of the girl that shook up the pop can and then like she opens it and starts
Yeah.
slurping it out? Yeah, that's her.
It was a Sprite commercial too.
Sprite nasty.
Everything
They,
reminds me of Old Bay.
Yes, there used to be a Sprite commercial. Sprite showed that commercial. I forgot what Super Bowl it was. It was on Super Bowl, you know, at 30 seconds. And after that, you never saw it. They do it mostly in Europe. It's this white chick, it's a black dude.
Europeans is nasty.
And the black
Like
dude
to
was
say
standing there
that.
in the kitchen. And goddamn it, you don't see and Shorty just on her knees. And she hitting him. She looking at him, be like, oh. She hit that mother. Next thing you know, when he go to buzz, it's Sprite. She's it's Sprite.
I'm weak.
I'll show it to y'all after the show. Hell yeah.
I'm weak as fuck.
Dead. Oh,
Nah, booty stuff is okay, but like don't lick it. I don't like that. Cause my butt is okay.
It's a sacred land.
It's just that I don't like my butt being wet and like I don't know what the fuck that was about. So the truck driver nigga, I just said it again, even though I just said that I shouldn't say it. Whatever. So he was like, I was like, you want to lick my ass? Cause like, sometimes I'll be asking like to be like sexy, like, oh, you want me to suck your dick? Okay. But no, I was like, you want to lick my ass? Cause I was really like, please don't. He was like, yeah, no. And I was like, but I haven't shaved. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. Bend that ass over. Your ass is my ass. If it's hairy, that's my ass. I don't give a fuck. I was like,
But I feel you on that though, because as much as I enjoy head, I really don't like getting head when I know I haven't.
yeah, it makes you feel tense.
It goes. It's a certain comfortability. Like this should have been about a week or two. It's cool. But sometimes a motherfucker might go about a month or so. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be down there like get the shit.
Right.
I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got the bitch.
you know, hairy ass nuts and shit. That
You
shit
gonna be
is
looking at me, dude?
You know what I'm saying? 2 days later, she what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, getting it stuck in your teeth is one thing. Getting that bitch stuck in your throat is crazy.
Wow, bro.
Cause it's like you keep doing it, but it's still there, so it
doesn't
makes
come
you
up.
think
Yeah.
that like there's nothing really there, but you feel it
And
though.
it don't want to come up.
Ugh.
I was sucking this dude's dick one time, and I think he had shaved right before I got there, like trimmed and shit, because it was just like one short little hair stuck in the back of my fucking throat. I coughed it like I was like, I got it out, I spit it out, and I was like, that bitch looks freshly trimmed. Like, showered or something, like
Not
washed
the rocket
out.
power cube. Shit. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into these misconceptions. You want to go ahead and give them to us, Elia?
Unprepared.
Sorry. You did great last time. Both of you guys. Y'all weren't even looking at your phones. I was like, y'all are fucking killing it.
Alright, so misconception. Yeah, can't talk today. Misconception. Yeah, you guys know what I mean.
Yeah,
We got it.
we got it.
So, daddy, daughter, little girl is actually one of the more gentle forms of kink. Really is, though, honestly. Well, it depends on if, that cold daddy shit.
That was crazy, yeah.
That was a little bit darker, but the kink is a lot more simple to be a dime because of the traditional dime. You would.
I know, I fucked up.
I did it. I'm sorry.
I fucked up already, and I was like, oh no.
She's gonna say it. This kink is a lot more simple to be a dom because traditional dom, you would have to get things like toys or flogs, paddles, clamps, handcuffs. You don't really need any of that stuff for this type of kink. That's true, but they're always fun to be involved anyways.
Always true. Kitchen spatulas.
Can't afford rope, go grab you a plastic.
Airbrushes, yep.
Does work wonders.
Yep. Shit.
Fuck remote.
Yeah, household shit. And I'm like, this is definitely giving like
house shoes.
Yup. You know how many times I have my ass beat with the chocolate? A lot. Shit. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess that's cool because like you don't need those things, but like I feel like if you're on the more sadist side, like you're gonna want shit like that, not to just be like
everybody's sex draw. They should have tools. You should never go with me, Papa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got fucking nipple clamps and I ain't running across a motherfucker who like nipple stimulation. You know what I'm saying? But just in case a motherfucker want to be, and it's the ones you gotta tighten up.
ooh.
You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? So certain shit you just have to have in your
I would figure you would have durable nipples though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh. I don't know what maybe it's because I got my nipples pierced, but I feel like I don't have like it's not like sensation. Like yeah, I gotta like really pinch them bitches. Like yeah,
tighten them bitches up.
Yeah, I'm like I gotta put a lot of pressure on them.
For me, it's the thing. It's like you don't even have to like pull on them. For me, it's like because like when I put them on, just like the motion of fucking it moves it for you. That just adds for it.
It used to be like that when my shit was healing. When my shit was healing, you could be like, and I'm like, like doing the most.
So what?
Not a nipple orgasm.
I'm trying to come up with my own little sex toy, right? But I tell you out off camera.
You said bitches ain't stealing my idea.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I feel that. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the last segment. Last is best for last.
You're not the best for last. Yeah. Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you last. But the last segment of the show, y'all motherfuckers know what it is. We do this shit every motherfucking week.
We finna ask y'all bitches.
Bitch ass niggas out there.
Am I wrong for that? That was weird because everybody said it.
You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong for that? More than likely, goddammit, we finna find out. So here we go. Hey Freaky Hey Freaky Friday family. Try saying that shit. I'm writing to you guys from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm a 27-year-old man who recently lost his virginity. The person I chose to take my virginity was a friend of mine. I have done a lot of role playing with the daddy-daughter dom dynamic. When we decided to have sex, I was really excited about it because it was somebody that I already knew and I was comfortable with. But after we had sex, I just felt so weird, especially since we usually do the daddy-daughter little girl role playing, but never have sex. So I never told her until after it was set in motion. But I moved halfway across the country and I had to tell her that I stopped talking to her because the feelings wasn't the same. Am I wrong for cutting her off after feeling weird after sex?
Yeah, you are.
You are, my nigga.
Are you kidding? Like
because if y'all doing this shit, if y'all always played this dynamic,
I just embarrassed myself.
Yeah.
Because you was virgin again, you seen the fucking movie, my nigga, like the long shit. Evidently,
she had to have known it was okay with it.
Because you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's how it is. Yeah. You foul. I'm gonna say you a tender dick. I'll put you in the category of tender dick. That's some tender dick ass shit to do. To duck a motherfucker because you felt uncomfortable after some shit that y'all been doing, but this time it just actually included intercourse. Nigga, are you sure you like pussy? I'm just saying.
That was good. That was
That was really good.
That was it.
That's all I can draw. Like, I'm just going by the facts that I see here, how my brain work. Like, the fuck?
That was wild, bro. He said, I moved across the country.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like,
so you running from the pussy. You running from pussy. Like, nigga. Like, what's your mark?
And if she was nice enough to fuck you while you were a virgin, she probably would have worked with you.
She probably would have worked with you. And you damn near thotty. Sucker.
I mean, no judgment, but we judging.
No fucking doubt. Oh shit, goddamn questionable.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know, like, in this day, like, back in the day, it wasn't, like, uncommon to, like, be a virgin, like, older ages. But honestly, I don't give a fuck what time period. I think that's odd when you don't have sex by the time you're, like, 25. I think that's odd. I'm like, what happened in your life that it just never happened? You know?
Doing something wrong.
I'm like, are you a Jesus freak? Like, saving yourself for marriage? Like, if you're not, then I'm like, your social cues might be a little fucked up. I don't know. I'm like, I think that's just weird, male or female, but especially men. And I know that's a double standard, but I'm like, if you are a man and haven't fucked by 25,
so why?
Yeah. I'm like, honestly, at that point, I would just pay for pussy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get on back page.
Man.
Shit. How many roses you want to give up? Yeah, nah, I think that's a little weird, a little off. You might be a Ted Bundy type. Yeah, you gotta be careful. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up because I don't know how this editing process is gonna go, but I'm very excited to see. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure to do all of the liking and all of the commenting and all of that shit. Subscribe to our shit. Just remember again that we're gonna be changing over to Holy Trinity. And yeah, stay in tune with our shit. We getting better and better every motherfucking day.
No motherfucking doubt.
Period. So you guys just tune into another motherfucking kinky episode of
Kinky Fridays.
Bye y'all.
One.
Bye.